What's up guys, I am Retrowork. Welcome back for my annual Game Room Tour, and this is the third Game Room Tour for 2019. In retrospect, I felt that my last video was too short, but by reading the comments from you guys, it seems like that the length of the video was good enough. But for this video, I want to go more in depth of what I have in my collection, more in detail, you know? And before I start, I want to give a big thanks for the viewers of my channel that keep on subscribing, liking, and commenting my videos. Without you guys, I would not have the motivation to keep on making videos on the Retrowork channel. So thanks a lot. And to the right from my CRT television, you can see some of the few things I bought in Japan, like the Famicom, the Seaman on PlayStation 2, and the Link figure, as you can see up there on top of the Xbox. And the consoles I use for this television is the N64, the Sega Mega Drive that I have displayed here, and the Super Nintendo, one of my favorites, but my all-time favorite is the NES, as you can see here. And I also have plugged in the Xbox original, the Nintendo Wii I had here, it's unplugged, and I have the PlayStation 2 here, also a really good system with many good games, and also the Nintendo GameCube. And in my Super Nintendo collection, I have Doom. I love this game. Played it first on the Super Nintendo, and I also played Pilot Wings. F-Zero is a game that I didn't play as a kid, but I love to have it in my collection. And Return of the Jedi, the Super Street Fighter 2, Mario Paint, Super Mario All-Stars, good game. Donkey Kong Country 3, Michael Jordan, and Tetris Attack, a really good multiplayer game. And I also have the Super Game Boy that I think everybody that has a Super Nintendo should have, a Super Game Boy. And behind here, this is a Chrono Trigger that I found in Japan, 400 yen. NANI? Like $1 or something. It was extremely cheap. And down here I have the Nintendo Wii, and one of my favorite games is the Wii Sports Resort. And the Mario Kart Wii is pretty awesome too. Love this game. And I also have Mad World on the Wii. I think it is an exclusive only in Wii, and it has really cool design. And my favorite game on the Wii is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And I also really like this game, WarioWare Smooth Moves. I recommend everybody who has a Wii to have this one. And on the GameCube side, I have Super Smash Bros. Melee, favorite in this system. Pikmin is pretty fun too, but I love with the Wind Waker more than Pikmin. And what do we have here? Yeah, Cell Damage is a game that I grew up with as a teenager. 1080 Avalanche. I remember playing this back in the days, and it's pretty cool actually. Rogue Leader, awesome game too. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, I played it mostly on the PlayStation 2, but it's awesome in the GameCube too. And for my PlayStation 1 collection, I have Alundra. Very cool, like Zelda clone that I recommend everybody to have. It's in 2D, reminds me of Link of the Past, and it has really creepy music. I love it. And what do we have here? Oh, we have the Croc. This is a game I remember my parents gave to my cousin as a gift, and when we played it I really wanted myself, so I never got it as a kid. Just these. And the other game that I love is Crash Bandicoot, classic game on the PlayStation 1, and also the number 2 that I have here. Crash Bash, awesome party game. This is like the PlayStation version of Mario Party that I love. And what do we have here? Yeah, the Strega, a friend of mine named Eric, introduced me to this game, and we had hours of fun with this one too. Great game. And let me see here. Oh yeah, Disruptor. I'm actually surprised that this was really a cool game. It's a hidden gem for sure. It reminds me of Doom, you know, so they made their own world of it. Heart of Darkness, another cool game that I recommend strongly to have in your collection. Hogs of War, pretty fun, never played it before until now. Loaded is a game that I played as a kid, and it was awesome. I remember I was mind blown with the graphics at that time. And also Metal Gear Solid is a game that you must have in your collection. Yeah, I know I have the platinum version, but I don't care because I have the game with no fucking scratches on it. Mortal Kombat 3, another game that my dad bought when he bought the PlayStation to me. I think it's like the closest you can get to arcade, and I love this game. Many say the trilogy is the best one. Of course it is. They had all the characters, but to me, because of nostalgic reason, that's my favorite. Pandemonium, awesome game. 2D 0.5 platformer, awesome. Spyro the Dragon is a game everybody should have. And from the Tekken series, I don't have one, but I have number 3, which is my favorite. It's the best one, in my opinion. And Tomb Raider 3, I love this one. I love the 1, 2, 3. I remember I loved them as a kid. Fun to explore the world was there. And I have Tombi, which is here in Europe starting to get really rare. So I just bought the CD and made a customized cover to it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is a game that everybody must have in the PlayStation 1 collection too. Love it. And here's my PSP collection, and this is the cheapest PSP I have bought. Blast Blue cost me 2 kroners. I don't know how many cents that is, maybe 20 cents or 10 cents, I don't know. It was extremely cheap. And Dexter is a good game for the PSP. Awesome graphics for the little system. This is a must-have also, the first GTA on a PSP. Love it, classic. Played it a lot in the army actually. And this is the one you should have too. Power Stone collection. I don't have a Dreamcast, but I wish to have one, but I never can find it like cheap on the field, so I got the Power Stone in my PSP. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops is also a game I had in the army, and I recommend it to everybody to have it. Really good game. And Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast is a really cool game too on the PSP. Parap the Rapper, I love this game on the PlayStation 1. I have the Japanese version on PS1. Also a game that Eric, my friend, recommended to me, and it is awesome on the PSP too. Death Junior, this is a cool game too, I think. And some of the UMD I want to show you is Ren and Stimpy show. I love this show, but I was really surprised to find a UMD version. I never thought they released it there, but that's pretty cool. And also the Beavis and Butthead, I love that. It's a kid, teenager, and amazed to find it in the UMD. And this is my Sega Mega Drive collection, and I will start to show you the weirdest game I have, Paperboy 2. And it has a really strange, cheesy cover, and the quality of the cover is really bad. It's bad resolution. And Hard Drive In, this is a game I played in the arcade for the first time, and it's not really good on the Sega actually. Jurassic Park, bought it for nostalgic reason because I love the movie, but the game is debatable. Fatal Fury, awesome game on the Sega. Alex Kidd, personally I love the Master System better than this one. Altered Beast, I think it's overrated. It's not that good, but it's okay. Echo the Dolphin, I love this game actually. It's pretty cool. I loved it as a kid and I love it now. Sonic the Hedgehog, must have in your collection, number 1 and 2, and you should also have the number 3. This one is getting rare and high in price, so you better catch it really quick now. Vector Man, this is a game I got for $3, also getting pricey. Eternal Champions, this is a cool game that I found. It's like a Mortal Kombat clone, or try to compete with it because of the gore in it, but it's a okay game. And this is my NES collection. I'm not gonna go one-on-one on each game, but I'm gonna show you really quick what I have in my collection closed up. Here is the box for the Xbox One S, the Super Nintendo Classic Mini, a rental PlayStation 1 case, a box of Mega Drive, a NES Classic box with the controller, and the original box over here. This is one of the shelves I have, where I have my PlayStation 2, Xbox, Nintendo 64, and the Game Boy Advance, and some of the toys I have in here. I don't collect much toys, but if I get them cheap I buy them, and most of them are also gifts. And here is my PlayStation 2 collection. I have Ico, good game. And I have the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, as I love that game after the number 3. And Def Jam Fight for New York is a game we played a lot with the guys in high school. God of War 2, another great game for the PlayStation 2. And there is my Xbox original collection. Some of the games I want to highlight is The Suffering, Halo 2, Soldier of Fortune 2, a very shocking game back in the day for me. Max Payne and Rally Sport Challenge. And on this shelf over the Xbox I have my Nintendo 64 collection. It's one of the system I collected most for, along the NES. And this is a Super Mario 64 Shindo version, where this game you can use the Rumble Pack. This is the Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat Mythology game that my cousin had. He also had Rampage 1, but I have the number 2. I think number 1 personally is better than number 2. And this is my horrible copy of Majora's Mask. Looks like the Terminator. It's very ugly, but I got it really cheap. The Hey Pikachu controller that I got really cheap in Japan, like $1 also. And this is my Super Mario 64 magazine, also $1. And this is the rest of my N64 collection. I have them loose so I can pick them up easily to play the games. This is my boxed N64 collection. The latest I got is Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. And this is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, complete in box that I bought in Japan for 500 yen. That's like $3-4 or something, and I love it. Well, that was a quick view on the Game Boy collection, and here is my toy collection. What I have here is my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Masters of the Universe, some He-Man toys. This tank is Transformers from the 1980s. This is my Gizmo toy from a Gachapon, the Robot 2, the Godzilla 2. Wolverine is not Gachapon, this is bought in Norway. Thunderbird toy, the Biker Mice also, and this is my Transformer toy and Power Ranger robot. And I also have like a sealed Mighty Max toy behind there. There's stuck somehow. And this is my N-gage collection with Sailor Moon toys that I also found in Japan. I have like 8 games on an N-gage, and the rest here is Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games that is made in the custom cases. This is a figurine that I got in the Gachapon in Japan, and this is like the top part of the shelf, and there's like a variety of stuff like Mario. This is my Ruud Gullit Chelsea player toy, and also Final Fantasy figurine, and also the Crow figurine that I got as a present from my father. And here you have my more modern consoles. I have the LG system here, surround system to play these games. Here is my PlayStation 3 that is very dusty. I should clean that up. And here is my Xbox 360E, which is the last model of the 360 library or history. And here is my very 90s sofa. And behind that I have the collection of games for PS3, Xbox 360. Gears of War is one of my favorites here. Collect for all of them. Batman series is also really good on 360. What do we have? Our GTA 5. It's crazy that it's getting old, that game, but it's still really good, and it's a classic now. And on top I have some figures I grew up with. Alright guys, that's it for my 2019 game room tour. Once again, thank you for joining me through this long video. I know it could be too much sometimes, but I hope that you sat back, relaxed, and enjoyed this video. Thank you for your support through the years, and I wish you all a happy new year. See you on the next video, guys. Bye.